In today's video, we're going to be talking about Kaspa. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, consider subscribing. We have new crypto, Bitcoin related videos coming out every single day. And I'm going to be telling you guys why I'm bullish on Kaspa in today's video, give you guys a price prediction. Also go over some controversy within the Kaspa community. Vinci talking about Kaspa. So we'll be getting into all that in today's video, so stay tuned. We can see Kaspa currently sitting at a $3.1 billion market cap. The price is 13 cents. This thing has been making some huge gains over the past year. A lot of people that have bought Kaspa within the past year are in profit and are very, very happy with the coin price performance. And in terms of proof of work cryptos, Kaspa is currently number 6, just below Ethereum Classic. But Kaspa has been the best performing proof of work crypto over the past year, and it hasn't even been close. I mean, if you look back here, just last year, Kaspa was sitting at 0.002 cents. Now it's 13 cents. That is just huge astronomical gains. As you guys can see, it's up 73,000%. Just making some huge gains there, and for good reason. And the reason why Kaspa has performed so well this year is because they are looking to solve the blockchain trilemma. And you can see this article here. I highly recommend you guys read it. It's about a 30-minute read. And Nicholas here explains how Kaspa is doing just that. And just from a high level, what they're looking to solve with this is solving the problem of decentralization, security, and also scalability. And obviously the one that Bitcoin has the most issue with is scalability. It's very secure, it's very decentralized, but it can't really scale. So that is what Kaspa is doing with its block DAG. So from a high level, that is the narrative behind Kaspa. And for my price prediction, I believe we can get anywhere to around $2, to around a $30 to $60 billion market cap this bull cycle. I know I'm not as bullish as a lot of the other influencers that talk about Kaspa on YouTube. I've heard a lot of people who think that Kaspa is going to a $200, $300 billion market cap. And if it goes to that, great. But one thing I will say, guys, is do not hold your bags through this next bear market. We will have a bear market. A lot of people are just telling you to buy Kaspa, hold it for the long term, never sell. If you're up 10x, if you're up 20x, if you're up 50x, take some profits off the table, because Kaspa, along with these other cryptos, Bitcoin included, are going to come down in the bear market. So just take some profit off the table, especially if you start to get some of these high prices. We get to $1, $2, just take some profit off the table, guys. I know you believe in the project. The Kaspa community is strong, and that's one of the reasons why we are also bullish on Kaspa, because the community is so strong, and we're seeing the growth. Look at the subreddit stats here. They have been going up and up and up, just meaning the community has been growing over the past couple of years. I mean, just back in 2022, there were only 900 people in the subreddit for Kaspa. Now there are over 10,000 people. It's been one of the fastest growing blockchain communities over the past couple of years, bar none. It hasn't even been close. So that's a good sign to see as well. And then also looking at some of the on-chain data for Kaspa, looking at some of the ownership, the top 10 addresses own 16% of the circulating supply, top 100 addresses own 34%, and the top 1,000 addresses own 60%. So that's not too bad, especially for a new project that hasn't only been out for a couple of years now. That is really good to see. Really good to see that the Kaspa token is getting spread around to high net worth individuals, but even people that are crabs or octopus. You can see there's a lot of KAS in those cohorts as well. So that's definitely good to see. Now, I want to get into some of the controversy around Kaspa and give you guys my opinion. And this has come from Vinci. A couple months ago, Vinci came out and said, hey, Kaspa is a great project, is one I'm looking into, I'm investing into, and kind of his opinion changed over the past couple of weeks. And you can see here, he says the reason Kaspa hard forks make the system insecure in the long term is not only because individuals with sufficient power can enforce a negative change, but also because a single error could potentially devastate the system. And he has this clip here from Michael Saylor. Let's go ahead and play it really quick.
A company on Bitcoin, then you wouldn't want to tinker. So ironically, these bigger actors are actually more conservative. They like it because they can trust it, and they can trust it because no one's changing it. If you take certain other crypto networks where they change them every 6 months and they tinker with it, every time you do a hard fork, you could destroy the entire thing.
Right.
So who isn't in favor of hard forks? It's generally the protocol developers that want a job. They want to do something.
Thoughts on this? And I know a lot of you guys from the Kaspa community are going to disagree with me. Working as an engineer before, I understand how bugs can get introduced into a production environment from testnet, even if you've tested it for months. If you've tested something for 3 to 6 months in a testnet, you can always introduce bugs to production that were not seen before. And that is a single point of failure. And that is introducing human error into the Kaspa ecosystem. And one thing I want everybody to think about is Vinci J is not fudding this project. He has said good things about Kaspa. He's an investor in Kaspa. He believes in the future of this project. He's just being realistic, guys. I mean, you have to be realistic. This project is still new. The protocol is not done being developed yet. And they have a roadmap of things that they want to accomplish, which could introduce bugs. If a bug comes into production for Kaspa and there's some money lost or something bad happens on the blockchain, you're going to lose integrity and you're going to lose trust, which basically would make the Kaspa project fail because people wouldn't trust you. They wouldn't trust your upgrades. So one bug could kill the entire project. Just keep that in mind. I know Da Vinci has been getting a lot of hate for this, but when he's talking about this, this is a valid concern for Kaspa. If they don't do things right, if they introduce bugs, if there's a security flaw, and it's not hard to introduce a new security flaw, especially if you're upgrading very, very often. You know, if they're doing upgrades every other year or every 3 years, every 5 years, that would be a lot better. But if they are doing upgrades or hard forks every couple of months, they could easily introduce a new bug that isn't found until the code is in production. And that is a valid concern. And that is what Michael Saylor was saying in the video. People trust Bitcoin because it's boring. They know that Bitcoin is going to be Bitcoin. It's not going to be hacked. It's very secure and decentralized. And Kaspa is this new project. Nobody really knows what's going to happen with it. It hasn't really been out for too long. The team is still developing the protocol out. It is not done. They have an entire roadmap. So that is the difference right now between Bitcoin and Kaspa. And Kaspa wants to do smart contracts and all these things and is very, very ambitious. But the protocol is not done yet. So Da Vinci, I think, is just giving people a warning that are in the Kaspa community because there are so many people who believe Kaspa is already better than Bitcoin, the best crypto ever invented. There are so many people that think that within the community. But I think you should also just be cautious because things like this can happen. And we've seen so many times in the past cryptos that believed they were going to be the next Bitcoin and it didn't work out. Just for example, Bitcoin Cash. You can see Bitcoin Cash peaked up at $3,200 back in 2017. This was a faster, more secure, scalable version of Bitcoin, and it didn't work out. It never caught on. Litecoin, the same thing. We zoom out here. Litecoin had a couple of peaks up back in 2017. It also hit its old all-time high in 2021, but it hasn't outperformed Bitcoin. Same thing with Bitcoin SV. All these projects that believe they're the next Bitcoin and their technology was better, Kaspa is doing that same thing right now. And there's so many people in the community, like we've seen before. We've been in the crypto market since 2016. We've seen these cryptos come out and people in the community say, this is the next Bitcoin, and it hasn't panned out yet. So Kaspa could fall into this category in the future if they, fail to execute. I'm not trying to FUD Kaspa, guys. I'm just trying to give you a different thought process on this in terms of where investors are going to be looking to put their money in terms of Bitcoin versus Kaspa, because some people really believe that Kaspa is going to be Bitcoin this cycle. It's going to flip it, and I really don't think that's going to happen. I'll be very, very surprised. So take that for what it is. Feel free to disagree in the comment section below. Just trying to give you guys a different perspective on Kaspa. And these are some of the developments that they are looking to do over the next couple of years. You can see they're testing the Kaspa Rust language coding. They're upgrading the consensus to follow the Dark Knight protocol, further increase blocks per second and transactions per second, archival node improvements, and also smart contract implementation. So this project is not done. It's still ongoing, but a lot of potential. But we are bullish on this coin and we think it can do big things. We really like proof of work cryptos and we see the value of POW. So let me know what you guys think about all that in the comment section below. Subscribe for more videos. We come out with these almost every single day. My name is Aaron from Bitcoin Bros. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.